Hello, honorable members of the clan. So let's go back to the Knockout Deck High Court, guys. I did fall asleep. I realized that after long adjournment, there was only 27 minutes of court because Mr. Mnisi fell ill. Oh, he was already ill because I remember when he was asking for the long adjournment, he was struggling. He said he was feeling uncomfortable. And of course, the discomfort, I'm thinking maybe he has a runny belly, who knows? And so he could not continue today with the cross examination of Mr. Gininda, who once again still was very windy. It was quite interesting, and it's always interesting when you have to listen to Gininda, which is that man is irritating. Honestly, let's talk about that, guys. The guy he's annoying. He is annoying. I don't know who his friends are. I pity those that are closest to him. He's annoying. He is just annoying. But other than that, guys, I hear that Longa has been rearrested for contempt of court. Remember, he was supposed to appear in the matter of stealing his father's equipment or music equipment worth 300,000 rand allegedly, and he did not appear in court. From what I understand from some little birdies, is that Longa, when he was rearrested, he did meet Advocate Tefu. And they had a conversation, and apparently he spilled the beans. But the thing is, the question I'm asking myself, let's say this is true, he did spill the beans. What does that do to the case? Can they take that and then, I don't know what are the legal processes for this one, because to me it sounds like a confession of some sort. How legit is this confession outside of the emblem of this trial is what I keep asking myself. If somebody knows about this, please let me know. Should there be fresh arrests? Or what's going on? Somebody please let me know what's going on with this one. But yeah, he's been rearrested, and I can take it from, or I do take it from Mr. Mnisi's thoughts that Longa may be lined up to take the stand and and testify about the 26th of October 2014. And if indeed he is singing like a canary to Advocate Tefu, surely he's going to do the same thing on the stand, because we heard from I almost said Advocate Gininda. Oh, child, please help us all. He's doing LLB. He said that he's visited him during his investigations from 2018, and he has given various statements. These statements, they contradict each other. Also, when he's consulting with him one-on-one, he's speaking something totally different from the statements. Again, there is no way that you were part and parcel of the people that were in the house and you saw everything that was happening, and then you don't remember. Every time there's a statement that needs to be written, you are changing your story. What's the real deal here? What is the real deal? Because it's not looking good at all for the state. And I feel like the state as well kind of like realized that we're done here. We are done because Baloy keeps flogging at a dead horse. I mean, this case died a long time ago. We've been saying this. What else did I wanted to talk about that is here? Or that Gininda, the way he was so confused with Longa, he needed a decision to be taken whether he is going to be one of the witnesses, and then he had to take him to the not NDPP, to the DPP's office in Pretoria for a decision whether he's going to take the stand. Of course, some people are saying, I don't know how true this is. I don't know how true this is, but if it is true, scandalous. Apparently, the DPP in 2020 was none other than, allegedly, guys, allegedly, Baloy. And he was going to work with Dr. Sibanda, because when Gininda took, what's his name, Longa to the DPP's office, Mr. Baloy was with Dr. Sibanda, Mr. Sibanda back then. How true is that? How true is that? Because isn't that like some kind of conflict of interest? I don't get it. Because the directive came from the NPA. This is what Gininda keeps saying. And I keep thinking to myself, when we had Muhola on the stand, she threw everything at Gininda. Everything at Gininda. Muhanu, Gininda, Gininda. Now Gininda is on the stand. Hi, Baloy and crew. Now who's Baloy going to be pointing fingers at? And can I ask a question, those in the know? Now that Mr. Baloy's name keeps being mentioned on the stand by the lead investigator, can the defense make an application for Baloy to take the stand so that they can ask relevant questions that Gininda could not answer? Because I want to know the reasoning behind Makumalo not taken for an identity parade, and Zandile, Kelly, and them. I would like to know from the person that took the decision that we are not going to call them. We're also not going to call them on the stand. Can the NPA be taken on the stand and cross-examined on that? Has it ever happened before? Does the law allow it? Because I am curious. I'm sitting here and I'm thinking to myself, but Gininda, he's pointing fingers. Remember, the moment somebody's name is mentioned on the stand, that person needs to come and answer. Is it the reason why, Everett Baloy keeps standing in objection? I'm just curious, guys. I'm curious. I know I'm sounding rather simplistic about this, but it's complicated in my head, and I don't know how exactly to compute it and deliver it the way it is in my head, because it's all scrambled, but in my head it's making sense what I'm trying to say here. Can Baloy be called on the stand, or at least one of the three prosecutors? Can that be? Honestly speaking, huh? Now, guys, I did ask earlier about Zamambata. Did he ever lodge a lawsuit? How was it? What the results are? Was it settled out of court? Is it still to do that? I don't know, because it looks like he's very much cleared. And the lead investigator cleared his name and said, listen, this man is innocent. I even looked into it. He was never there. It's a case of misidentity type of situation. But there's also another one that nobody is mentioning. Apparently, some guy in Pietermaritzburg, and the Pietermaritzburg court was like, hey, you are lying, get out. Whatever happened to... Did anybody ever look into that? Or maybe Mr. Makubo is going to come with it. I don't know. Because it sounds like something that needs to be added on regarding how the police was literally grabbing people from the streets and smearing them with this particular case. That is, if that's what they were doing. Well, it looks like that's what they're doing with the 5 anyways. I don't know, guys. Please comment down below. Let's talk about this, but I'm mostly curious about the 3 prosecutors that gave directives to Mr. Gininda, who is... It's not me. It's not me. It's the prosecutors. Me, I'm an investigator. Alright there, guys. Thank you so much for listening. Let's see what happens later on during the day, and we'll be back. Bye.